Hi everyone, it's me Dilip Prajapati sir. Today we are going to study about speech, that is also known by another name. It's narration. But in upper level, in 12th class, if you are talking about then the 12th class, this is also named by reporting. Okay, in unit 6 class 12, meaning it word. But from today class, the student of class 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 are going to be benefited. Okay, so if you are not subscribed my channel, please subscribe and do like, then you can get more videos I'm going to upload from here. Okay, so let's start guys. Okay, so a speech today we are going to study. Then first we are going to know what is a speech. Okay, a speech is that kind of construction in which direct speech is changed into indirect speech. Okay, yes, listen here. A speech, okay, a speech, this is a speech is that construction or that kind of construction in which direct speech is changed into indirect speech. It means a speech here we have to change sentence from direct into indirect speech. Sometimes then the people call direct speech, okay, that the pronunciation is different. Okay, so we have to change from direct speech into indirect speech. Example, he said to me, you can help me. Okay, that's the two sentence here. Listen here. He said to me, you can help me. That we have two sentences. Okay, so answer is, this is in direct speech. Okay, so what is the answer of direct speech into indirect speech? Then he told me that I could help him. It is in indirect speech. Okay, up to here clear? Okay, so if you are going to talk about he said to me, you can help me, where he, okay, this he, okay, this one he, okay, he is a reporting subject, that is called a speaker. Said is reporting verb. Okay, said here, this said, okay, this said is reporting subject, reporting verb, and me here, me is here a reporting object. Okay, and this one, you can help me, this is direct speech, we can say. Other name here, that the first part, okay, this one, you can help me, this is also known as a reported speech. Reported speech, this is called reported speech. And this part, okay, before inverted comma, it means he said to me, this is called a reporting verb. Okay, this part is known as reporting verb and this part is known as reported speech. Okay, okay, so at the time of changing sentence, okay, at the time of thinking sentence in mind, that in indirect, okay, just you know that in direct speech the speaker may use different expression. You know expression, you know what is expression here? Expression may be in sentence, we are talking about in sentence, not expression at that all. Sad, happy, no, not like that. In direct speech the speaker may use different expressions. Okay, expression just like we can say a statement, then after affirmative, that is called a statement. Yes, no, that the speaker can use. Okay, WH questions, command, request. Okay, different type of expression that the speakers may use. Okay, and so here or statement, okay, statement, affirmatives, and what is the structures of statement, affirmative, subject plus verb, dot dot dot. Okay, so example what will be here, I will study a book. This is a statement expression, that is affirmative expressions. Second one is here yes no question expression, we can say, okay, and it start from auxiliary verb plus subject plus dot 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 and question marks will come in auxiliary verb. Okay, example here, are you crazy? Okay, are is here auxiliary verb, okay, you subject and crazy other words dot 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 yes and then question marks here. It means yes no question, are you crazy. Third one is here WH question. Okay, we have two structures of WH question. One is WH plus auxiliary verb plus dot dot dot, and other one is here WH plus auxiliary verb plus subject dot 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 question mark. Okay, in one there is no subject and another one there is subject. So more example I am going to write WH questions example here I am going to write. Okay, please see this one example. Okay, example of this one WH questions. Okay, who will, okay, study a book? Who will study a book? One became that the who will study a book, that the auxiliary verb. After auxiliary verb there is no subject, there is direct main verb. Okay, other is here what will he study, what will he study. After auxiliary verb there is subject, so auxiliary verb plus subject and then auxiliary verb plus no subject. Okay, direct main verb. This is example. Okay, other one is here command. Okay, so we are going to denumber command. Okay, and command start always from verb 1 plus object. Okay, verb 1 object here, and a command is, you know that command always shows order. We can say command, order, advice, that come under this command. Okay, command, order, advice, that start from verb 1 plus object. Open the door. Okay, this is command, open the door. Okay, shut up. Okay, stand up. Okay, verb 1 dot dot dot, shut up. Okay, just like that, stand up, sit down, that is command. Okay, order, that we have to study here under command. Okay, next one, here fourth number we are going to study after WH question, command, order, advice. Okay, command, order, advice always start from first verb. Okay, that is called main verb. Okay, there is no subject, main verb, and then after other words or object we can say, what other word we can say, that other word. Okay, and think this object or other words we can say. Okay, so first main verb. Okay, here, so example you are going to talk about example, then stand up, sit down, write to your friend, never drink wine, don't make a noise. These are the examples of command, order and advice. Okay, and another one, next one you are going to, that the expression may have, the speaker may have the expression of request. Okay, request here, and which type of request can be. Okay, so some structures I have written here, please plus verb 1 plus object. Okay, please plus verb 1 plus object, please plus don't plus verb 1 plus object, could you plus verb 1 plus object, would you plus verb 1, would you mind plus verb 4. Okay, here, so what are the examples of these all? Here you are going to see please plus verb 1 plus object, please open the door. Other one, please don't verb 1 plus object, then Please don't bother me. Other, could you plus verb 1 plus object, then example. What will be your example? Example here. Could you give me your book, question marks. Would you plus verb 1, then question mark will come. Would you do my work, question marks. Would you mind plus verb 4 etc. Would you mind doing my work? Okay, these are the expression we studied here. First one, a statement we studied, that is called affirmative. Second one, yes no questions we studied. Third one we studied WH question. Fourth, command, order, advice we studied. And fifth one we studied request. It means this type of expression the speaker may use while changing sentence from direct into indirect. So another now, after this, and while changing sentence from direct into indirect speech. Okay, so here I am going to write here, while changing sentences from direct speech into indirect speech, the flowing yes into indirect speech we change. Okay, we change first person change, that is called change of person. B, person change, tense change. Third one is here auxiliary verb change. And fourth one, adverb change. Adverb change. Okay, change of adverb. That while changing sentences from direct speech into indirect speech we change. Okay, what we change here? Person change, tense change, auxiliary verb change, and then adverb change. That the four we need to change direct speech into indirect speech. So I am going to erase this one. And so first we are going to study person change. What is person change and how we can change person from direct into indirect? Yes, person change. Okay, this we are going to study. Okay, so first, how many persons we have? There are three persons. One is first person, second person, and third person. Okay, so we have to remember SON. SON rule we have. So SON here 1, 2, 3. S stand for subject. O stand for object. N stand for no change. Okay, no change. Here 1 stand for first person, second stand for second person, this is second person, this is first person, and 3 stand for third person. 3 stand for third person. Yes. Now here listen. SON 1, 2, 3. Son. Okay. The rule of son. S stand for subject. O stand for object. N stand for no change. Okay. So in the same way, first 1 stand for first person. 2 stand for second person, 3 stand for third person, okay. But here the relation of S and 1 is their relation, 0 and 2 and 3 their relation. S relation 1, it means first person change according to subject, okay. Second person change according to object, and third person no change. It means the relation between 1S, 2O, 3N. It means SON 1, 2, 3. Once again, first person change according to subject, second person change according to object, and third person change according, third person no change, okay. So now you can write here, yes, I am going to erase this one here a little bit. Note you can write here, number A note, first person changes according to subject, second person changes according to object, third person no change, okay. Then yes, you can write, and yes, first person change according to subject, second person changes according to object, third person changes according to what? Third person no change, no changes third person, okay. So now this is the person change, and now we are going to study tense change, that is called change of tense, okay. After change of person, we are going to study change of tense, okay. Here change of tense, okay. So this is DS, direct speech, IS, indirect speech here, okay. So direct speech, SPT, simple present tense change into simple past tense, and this is the structures, verb 1, verb 5 change into verb 2. It means simple present tense change into simple past. Another one is present continuous tense change into past continuous tense, and structures of present continuous tense, subject plus is, MR plus verb 4, and was, were plus verb 4. Third one is here, present perfect tense, has, have plus verb 3, past perfect tense, had plus verb 3. Present perfect continuous tense change into past perfect continuous tense, had, have plus been plus before change into had plus been plus before. Now just we have to see here, simple present tense, present perfect continuous tense, present perfect tense, present perfect continuous tense. It means all four tense of present change into all four past, okay. Just like simple present tense change into simple past, present continuous change into past continuous, present perfect tense change into past perfect continuous, past perfect continuous tense change into past perfect continuous tense, okay. But here at last simple past change into past perfect, we have to remember this one. Verb 2 is there, simple past is there, it is changed into past perfect had plus verb 3, and then past continuous change into was, were plus verb 4, past continuous tense change into past perfect continuous tense. We have to remember simply tense change, okay. You don't have to learn anywhere, just like remember all four present tense change into past perfect, past tense, and simple past change into past perfect, and past continuous change into past perfect continuous tense. This is the tense. We have to change just only 6. Other future all will come in change of auxiliary, okay. Now here change of auxiliary verb, third number change of auxiliary verb, okay. And this was if in direct speech am or is coming, okay, then we have to change into was in indirect speech. Are, has, have. Are is there, then where we have to change. Has, have, then had we have to change. Has to, have to is there. Had to. Was where, then had been. Had to, then had to. Must. Now if we can use must in two condition. Okay, the first condition is here, if must shows present necessity है अहिलेको present necessity हेराइरहेको छ भने then we have to use had to. Remember, if must shows present necessity then we have to use had to, but if must shows future necessity or duty, okay, future necessity, that necessity will happen in future. Okay, future भविष्य को जरूरी देखाउँछ भने और कुनै कसैको ड्युटी देखाउँछ भने फ्युचर मा ड्युटी देखाउँछ भने that must change into would have to. Okay, shall, will, can, may. Shall change into should, will change into would, can change into could, may change into might. That will. Okay, should, would, could, might, no change. Rather, used to, no change. Okay, now shall I erase this one? Okay, so last one, here we studied 4. Okay, while changing direct speech into indirect speech, we change 4 things. First one, person change. Second one, tense change. And third one is, here we studied third one, change of auxiliary verb. But now we have to change adverb. Then the fourth one is here. Fourth number, change of adverb. Okay, so I am going to make a table here. One table I am going to make here. You can see here. Okay, so it can be, I think, yes. Again we are going to make 2 column here. Yes, one is direct speech, another one is indirect speech. Okay, that are the 2. Okay, now here, now change into then, here change into there. Okay, now change into then, here change into there. Okay, this change into that, this change into those. Okay, this one here, and now let me write this one. Today change into that day, and tonight that night. Okay, tomorrow, the following day, the next day will be. Okay, ago we have to change into before, hence ko thence. Okay, last ko the previous, next ko the following. Okay, hither ko thither, a year ago. Hey, ago, it means ago shows than the previous one. Okay, it means the previous year. Okay, ago here, and then a year before the previous year. Okay, that the previous year, a year before also we can write. Okay, and then after yesterday, the previous day, the day before, we can write. And tomorrow, that I am going to write here, down one. Tomorrow plus noun. Tomorrow plus noun, that will be the next plus noun. This is the change of adverb here. You can write, you can see then a change of adverb here. After that, we are going to study the change of case. Okay, it means case chart, that is called case chart, and we have to know that case chart. If you are not knowing that case chart, then you are not going to do anything. Okay, so shall I erase now here? Okay, yes. So here we are going to study case chart. Okay, the first one is here for first person. Yes, we are going to make column for first person. Yes, here case, here singular, plural. Okay, 1, 2, and this we are going to write. This is nominative case, or that is called subjective case. Subjective case, that is objective case. This is possessive, and one I have added here, self form, that is called emphatic form. Okay, so here for first person we are going to use case that in different way. For second person and for third person we are going to use that case are differently for different person. Okay, so first person, then the how many cases are there? There are 3 cases. Okay, we need nominative case, that is also called subjective case, objective case, possessive case, and then self form. This self form is not the form of the type of case, so we need this one. Okay, so I have written this one here. And singular, I will be, then plural, we. Okay, I co-objective, me, we co, us, then the my, mine, this one are, us, this one here self form, then myself, ourselves. Now listen here, you know my, mine, yes, why you are in a possessive case? I think in different books you are going to study PC1, PC2, that is only my is PC1 and mine is PC2. It means possessive case 1, possessive case 2. Okay, this one for first person. Now for second person, that we can make here one chart for second person too. Again we are going to make again like that only. Yes, this again we are going to make plural, singular case, that is nominative case. Other one is here objective case, possessive case, and now self form. Okay, here you, second person, you. Here, dash, okay? Middle or at last. At last, okay? That if you are looking middle or at last, at the time of using that, I'll say why I have written this one. Okay, then here, yourself, yourselves. In plural, it will be yourselves, okay? Now, we are going to, yes, became this, shall I erase this one? This one the first person. Now I am going to make a chart of third person, okay? So, here, a chart of third person is a little bit different, okay? This one. For third person, yes. For third person, we are going to make different chart. Yes, this is case here. And then, yes, we are going to make this, okay, and this will be the singular. Here, plural. Here we are going to make 3 part in singular, okay? Yes. One is, you know that the male, female, okay, masculine, feminine, okay, and neutral. That is the non-living things we can say. So I am going to write here male, that is masculine, female, feminine, neutral, that is the non-living things we can say, okay? Yes. Now here this is case, this is again same, nominative case, objective case, possessive case, self form. Here male, he will be, female, she, it, they, him, her, it, them. Here his, here will be her, it, and then after their, theirs, okay? Now himself, herself, itself, that the its we can say, and here themselves, okay? Here himself, herself, itself, and themselves, okay? So this is here that the third person. Like that the case chart, first person, second person, third person, it is totally different according to person, okay? So now we are going to study the rules, okay? How we are going to change from direct into indirect according to sentence we are going to study. That's all the structures, okay? Just like then the affirmative, interrogative, request, command, okay? WH questions will be that what we are going to change. Like that also we are going to change. But if you are going to say how many sentences are there, there are 5 types of sentence we have to study. Yes, assertive sentence, then assertive, that is called affirmative sentence, okay? Then after interrogative sentence, interrogatives also two parts, one is yes no and other one is WH question. Then after interrogative, then the yes no and WH questions became. Then after then after imperative sentence, exclamatory sentence and optative sentence. These are the 5 types of sentence. But we have to just done the optative and exclamatory sentence are rarely asked. Okay, so we are going to study assertive sentence, that is affirmative we can say, imperative sentence, and yes no question, that is called interrogative sentence. Okay, and imperative, assertive, imperative and interrogative, and in that under interrogative we are going to study yes no and WH question. So I am going to write the structures of assertive sentence, that is called affirmative first. Okay, let me write.